So, entrepreneurship is really a venture into the unknown. You're creating something that has never existed before, a product and a service that has never existed before. And there can be a lot of discomfort in developing something like that because you have no idea if people want it. You're making an assumption and you're saying, hey, I think people do really need this. And it requires a constant iteration, constant updating to market feedback, and really being flexible with your assumptions, your initial assumptions that might have got you into it in the first place, but need to be able to move those around as you get more data that may tell you otherwise. And so, being a successful entrepreneur to me means that you've really found the balance between developing a product that people want and the ability to create a business around it. So that's how I see entrepreneurship. In regards to where do I find inspiration when faced with challenges, I find it in two places. One is reading our membership success stories, essentially testimonials. Some of them are quite moving. There's stories where people who we've had some meaningful impacts with have shared their stories with us, or their families have shared their stories with us, where we've avoided an emergency room visit or have helped them in some meaningful way around issues of elder abuse or just scary spikes in their blood sugar or their blood pressure that might have landed him in the emergency room. So hearing those sorts of stories really get me going and keep me motivated every day. The second place is reading and listening to podcasts and books around other entrepreneurs, like through segments like this, to hear how they've been able to overcome their challenges. And I think hearing how others have overcome their adversity helps me overcome mine. Yeah, so I think one thing that somebody told me was that everything is impermanent. So if you're having a tough time, if you're in a rough patch, don't worry, because it'll pass. Like, it will go away. You will get out of it. And if you're riding high right now and things are going really well, enjoy it. But remember that that's not going to last forever either. And the more that you remember this concept of impermanence, the more that you will be able to ride out those highs and lows a little more effectively and objectively. It's easier said than done, but those are words that I very much take to heart. So thank you, NASDAQ Center, and again, really appreciate this opportunity.